The Apple AirPods, they're great. The Bose headsets, I mean, their noise cancellation's fantastic. Gaming headsets, like the official one by Microsoft, it's alright. And there's one thing that all these have in common, and that is, they cost
too goddamn much.
And during a period in my life, there was a time when I was a broke college student, but when I needed great quality headphones for an affordable price, there was always one brand that I always trust, and that was Mpow. And to this very day, I mean, these headphones are still Amazon's best sellers. Their products are built extremely well. For instance, take these Cheetah headphones. I literally had these since 2013, and to this very day, they still somehow work. What I like about buying cheap headphones like these is that they're very inexpensive, which means they're really easy to replace in case I break them or lose them. You can't really say that about losing AirPods, however. And since these last me for this long, I mean, you could tell they're built to last. So very recently, Mpow did reach out and gave me a bunch of their headphones to test out and check out to quickly review. Now, if these were sunglasses, what level douchebag would this be? Continuing on to the video, let's just quickly review one by one and see how there are many different categories of many different headphones do in day-to-day life. Now, these are the Mpow Flames 2, which were the headphones that actually replaced the Cheetah ones, the one I featured earlier in this video. That one's no longer available for sale because, again, it got replaced by these ones. Just like the old school Cheetahs, these are mainly targeted towards athletic users. They have that ear hook design that allows you to have a very secure fit. But now, something new that I noticed, however, for these new 2019 ones, they actually have in-ear wings that will give you an even more secure fit than ever before. Even with glasses, I could fit these on comfortably. And they also have a built-in microphone that sound like this. This is basically the microphone quality. From my experience, they're alright. If you happen to answer the call, if you're indoors, you should be fine. Outdoors, I don't know about that. Now, they do provide us with memory foam tips. So if you're looking for like the best isolation possible, these will give you a really good seal. But if you're not a fan of these memory foam tips, myself included, I'm not personally a fan of the memory foam tips. They keep your ears a little bit too warm, but they do provide you with a bunch of different size options to choose from, so anybody could find the perfect fit for them. There's a clip that you could use in case you don't like the cable on the backside of your neck, just flapping whenever you're doing high intense workouts. So they have a fix for that in case that becomes irritating for you. And the battery life isn't so bad compared to everything else on today's market. For budget headphones that cost around $20, these can get up to 7 to 9 hours of music playback time. And you'll be also glad to know they're actually connecting via Bluetooth 5, so they are using the latest Bluetooth. And from my personal experience, I haven't really faced any interference issues when it comes to leaving your phone across the room, as they could easily go through walls and doors, even people, even at a gym, just fine. So there is physical buttons located on the right side, which actually gives you all your music controls. You can pause, play, volume up, volume down, literally everything is right there. And then when it comes to the overall sound quality, I mean, they sound really great, especially for $20 headphones. It's good, very doable, and don't forget, these are actually indeed water resistant rating at IPX7. So it's really crazy that these things are $20 because these things are top notch. Not even the sound quality sounds cheap. Now moving along. These are primarily built for daily use. These are the H20 Mpows, and they're over-the-ear headphones. They have a somewhat inspiration design to the Powerbeat Studio, as they have a very similar fold but a different folding mechanic. The hinges are cold to touch, so they are definitely made out of some kind of metal material, so they're built to last. And once placed on your head, I mean, they're comfortable. Yeah, over time, like past an hour or two, they do begin to feeling warm because unfortunately, these don't have memory foam. They're using like cotton, which could be the reason why they get a little bit warm around your ear. The top part does have a rubber-like silicone texture, which is really nice and cushy. And as you saw earlier, I mean, these are flexible. True story, I accidentally actually sat on these on accident. All your important music controls, just like the previous headset, are located on the right side, and they charge with a micro USB connection. It's not USB-C, but I mean, like, these are budget headphones. What is there to expect? And since this is a 2019 model, it's also using Bluetooth 5, so connection is very good. Battery life can last you up to 30 hours. And although there's no active noise cancellation inside these headphones, but with the panning around and these 40mm size drivers, with the right audio level, you should be able to drown any sound that's around you. So these do have a built-in microphone, which sound like this. Alright, this is the built-in microphone. I'm recording it off my phone so you have a general idea. So far, from my experience, I mean, these sound excellent indoors and even outdoors. As these are actually listed to have some kind of noise canceling software in the microphone, so it will cancel any background noise in case you have to answer a call. And then in case you do run out of juice with these headphones on, there actually is an audio jack where you can actually plug in directly towards a device that supports an audio jack these days. Now you have to use like a dongle. And the overall sound quality, again, it's really good for cheap headphones like these. Not impressive. I mean, this Beat Studio do get a little bit louder and the bass sounds a lot better. But these, again, are doable. You won't be disappointed. Now, putting these aside, these next headphones are their true wireless earbuds. They come included in this magnetic case, which the lid is magnetically shut, as you can hear, and the exterior texture is made out of pleather. Not real leather, pleather. As I mentioned, they're magnetically held together, even the earbuds themselves and the magnets on this thing. Look, I'm shaking as hard as I can, they're not falling out. But these things come out really easy, and the case itself stays shut very well. It does not have a micro USB-C cable back here. It is a micro USB, which is okay. And there's these lovely LED indicators for the battery life. The earbuds themselves, I mean, exterior point of view, looks fantastic. They have like a nice LED glow. And both of them actually have physical pressable buttons. Now the earbuds themselves can last anywhere from 5 to 7 hours. And with the case in total, you can get it up to 42 hours total of audio playback time, which is okay. AirPods can only get up to 25 hours. However, the only gripe I honestly have against these things is this little stem. They're a little bit too tall. They're unnecessarily tall. Because of this, even though these earbuds are extremely light, but when you put them on, I mean, they stick out unnecessarily far out. Because when we compare these to like something like the Galaxy Buds, for instance, they have the right size stem. Because of this, I feel more secure wearing the Galaxy Buds than I do with these. These ones I could easily rock back and forth with just one finger. I feel like these have a higher chance of falling off because of this unnecessary long stem. I wish the stem was shorter, this way they could actually rest alongside my ear. Again, just like all the other headphones, impressively these also have Bluetooth 5. And they actually are water resistant rating at IPX7 as well, which is perfect for the gym. And the overall sound quality, they're not bad. They don't sound terrible. Again, they sound very doable. I'm not complaining. And they do indeed have a built-in microphone, one on each side, and they actually are stereo, and that's the sound quality that you're listening to right now out of the microphone built into these things. All in all, besides the fitting issue complaint I have against these things, I mean, they're good. And unlike other headphones around this price tag, typically whenever you pair these true wireless earbuds to your device, it would usually show up as two separate earbuds. This one, you don't have to do that, so you don't have to pair the left and the right side individually. As soon as you pair one, they're both automatically connected. Now moving on to the final headset I want to cover is actually their gaming headphone. Now these things, believe it or not, they retail for just under $30, and these things are built like a tank. They have an odd retro style look, which some I'm sure will love and some will hate. Me myself, I mean, like, I'm in the middle. They look good, but when you have them on, I mean, they're unnecessarily huge. But because of this large size, I mean, it's a one size fit all. You don't have to adjust anything. It automatically adjusts as soon as you put it on your head. And these little rings right here, if you plug it into a USB port, they actually glow, including the microphone. And surprisingly, these things are compatible across all platforms, which means Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and I don't know if this is a typo, but apparently the Nintendo Switch 64. I'm sure you're just talking about the Nintendo Switch. But all these platforms are compatible with this headset, which is great. Now, even though the frame is made out of like aluminum or some kind of metal, it's surprisingly very flexible. And I would imagine if you accidentally would to dent it, it's not gonna crack, it's gonna dent, which means you can actually put it back into shape in case you happen to sit on it. I do like the microphone. The microphone is fully adjustable and does not create an echo whenever you're talking with your friends on party chat. Typically that's an issue you find when it comes to buying headphones around this price tag. This one doesn't do that, which is great. These do have ridiculously large drivers, 50mm size drivers to be exact. There's no microphone quality issues. My friends are able to hear me just fine whenever I'm playing games with this headset on. And the ear cups, I mean, they go around your ear just fine. And if you play a lot of first-person shooters, PvP, I mean, you could hear the footsteps just fine. These actually do get really loud, almost as loud as power headphones typically do, so this is really impressive. Now, my only gripe, but it's not really that much of a gripe because you're paying about $30, but this microphone is not removable, but it's also really well reinforced, so it's very unlikely you could easily break this microphone. And the cable itself is wrapped in this long nylon, and the cable itself is about 7 feet long. 7.2 is what the cable is listed to be, which is great. But if you're a console gamer, it's kind of unfortunate because that's ridiculously long. So what I have to do is actually zip tie the cable. They do provide you with this Velcro scrap thing, but I mean, it's better just a zip tie because let's say how I use it, whenever you have this plugged into the bottom port of your controller for the headset to work, you do not have to have the USB cable plugged into the console. The only thing that the USB cable allows you to do when you have that plugged in is just illuminate the LEDs. But this USB port isn't removable, which is why I have it all zip tied like this. So I really wish this USB cable was removable or on a separate cable. This way I could actually plug it into my console if I do want to get that glow effect. But if you're planning on using this headset strictly on your PC, there's no issues whatsoever because everything is right next to the same port. So all in all, that's a really great headset. All these actually are really great headsets. So if you're looking for like some cheap, affordable priced headphones that won't break the bank but also are built to last, I would definitely recommend considering checking out Mpow. It's no wonder they're #1 bestsellers on Amazon. If you guys are interested in some of these headsets, I'll be sure to link them in the video description down below so you can quickly find them. If you want to check out other headphone videos, make sure to check out this video as I compare pretty much the 3 top selling true wireless earbuds against each other. And in this video over here, that is a video that YouTube is recommending specifically for you. They think you're gonna like it. Are you? I don't know. Go ahead and check that out and also comment and let me know if YouTube was right. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Take care and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.